knows us. What I want to do is kind of give a talk that I meant to give 4 years ago to my three nieces, and the message is still the same. It seems like I still want to give the message. It's a little esoteric, but I think you may dig it. I'll tell
Okay,
you the
you
theme.
guys should have a seat.
Um,
You should sit down.
I'll give you some background.
Seriously.
The
Sit
theme
down.
is finding and using your inner compass to align with your true. How did I write it? That's a North Star. Yeah, with your true. I have to cheat. No. I'm cheating here. Getting in touch with your inner compass and aligning with your life's purpose. Life's purpose is what it's all about, right? So, the reason I brought this up is it became apparent to me at least 4 or 5 years ago that people's minds are getting manipulated. They're making bad choices. Has anyone seen any of that last 4 years, last 6 years? Maybe? Okay. So, what I'm going to talk about is what I mean by an inner compass with a metaphor with a actual compass, and maybe tell some history. And I'm sure my brother Jim can help me out because Jim's pretty damn smart. So,
It's a lie.
there you are. Well,
I make
anyway,
most of it up.
anyone recognize what this might be?
They're runes.
They're runes, but what else?
Oh, they're circular.
It's a compass. Okay, it's
Uh-huh.
called Odin's compass. Back when the Vikings were raiding, did they have compasses?
No.
Jim,
They had a sun compass.
they had a sunstone.
By the way, if anyone from English, Irish heritage, you have a Viking rapist in your family tree.
Okay,
Sorry,
Jim.
just throwing it out there.
No, it was willing. It was willing. Anyway, it's true. All Irish blood has a lot of Viking in it, which is kind of cool. You know, I think. Anyway.
Focus, 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 focus.
I threw him off on that one.
I used to teach high school way back when, 21 years ago, and I haven't addressed people since my 4th birthday, which was 17 years ago. So do the math. I'm a little rusty, and I'm forgetting things. But what's this a symbol of normally? Star.
5 points.
Okay, that's a star. What
Uh,
else?
Star. Star.
Star, but what is the meaning of a star to you? Meaning.
Lights the
making
way.
a lot of money,
Lights the way.
Lights away from what?
being famous.
Will you shut the F up? I didn't say the rules. So show the light for what?
And
To
the
follow,
darkness.
maybe?
Yeah, follow it.
Okay. So a star can be a way to get aligned with your life purpose, right? It's a symbol. Okay, so that's what I have here. So a compass, and I'm way off script here.
Yes,
Because
he
I'm a
is.
teacher, I brought my extra script. If anyone wants to see it later, it's probably nuts. But this, in fact, is a compass, and everyone knows pretty much what it does. It has a red north side and a black south side, and it always aligns to the magnetic north, no matter where you put it. Now, the interesting thing about this is when Albert Einstein was 4 years old, he was stumping his parents because he wouldn't talk. And he wouldn't play with any of the toys. I guess they were bored. And he was sick one day and in bed, and they handed him a compass, and they said for days he was thinking and intrigued. And he said, from the first moment they put the compass in my hand, I realized that there's an invisible world interacting with the visible world, which for most people is an esoteric concept, but it's actually basic physics, right? Every cell phone call is wireless, right? So anyway, this compass will always stay true because it's magnetized and it'll head in the direction. And what I say to you, all of you, that you have an inner compass that's going to help you to make good decisions. Because what I had meant to say is, in the road ahead for all of you, some of you are going to college. It's a big deal. You're going to run into a lot of decision points, like crossroads. You don't have your career set at all. You're trying to figure things out. So you need a practice where you can get away from all the crap and just kind of check in with yourself. And that's what I'm saying the inner compass is. Okay? So if you think about this compass here, what could prohibit it from working right? One thing, what if you were moving around a lot, would the compass tell you where you are? You're too busy? No. Okay, so you have to slow down, you have to settle down. to get a reading. What else would be true about this? You need a sun for a compass? You gotta go
See
back
it.
to school. Well, I'm
So-
talking about the compass.
A regular compass.
Yeah. What's that?
Magnet.
Right, what if you put another magnet in your here? What happened? Would it be useful?
Pretty messed up.
Yeah, it messed up. So, could this happen in life where you might get manipulated by another field and kind of change your whole direction in a bad way?
Yeah.
It could. Okay.
For sure.
So, another thing, does this move freely? The two sides, it's not stuck. If we're stuck, it wouldn't move. So, I'm rushing through this and I'm missing points, but what I would say to all of you, and really to everyone, is a practice to think about is that maybe inside of you have a compass that's on one side your heart and the other side your mind. And the idea is the heart and the mind should be balanced with each other and they should be facing the same direction. Has anyone ever had an opportunity, experience where your heart's saying go this way, but your mind's saying that? Right? How about this? How would this work out?
Better.
Better,
Overall.
okay. Now, in our society, we were talking about change, right? We're a society of doers. And to be is kind of looked upon as, you know, you're a slacker, you don't really produce much. This last year, we've seen tremendous shifts in social questions. Everything's being pushed. It's basically positive. We seem to be evolving from a point of having to do all the time and making time to be, and I think you guys are kind of lighting the way for that. All right. So, what more did I want to say about this compass? I would say inside of all of us, there's this inner compass that you can check in with, but to hear it, what do you have to do? You have to get really quiet. You know, you have to listen. And I don't need a sleep. So, if you look at that needle, you know when it's on because it'll jig around and it's held. It's almost like held in position, right? Any of you have meditated, done yoga? How many people here have? Not afraid to say it? That's it. Do you ever get that point where you're just there? Like you feel like you're in a zone or something?
Yeah.
I would argue that's your compass getting aligned.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I agree.
Or your chakra.
Or your chakra. I was going to do a Michael Stipe with 3 different t-shirts and pull them off one of our chakras, but I said, nah, I'm not going to do that.
Third, yes.
But anyway, so I totally messed up my talk, but what I did want to
Shame,
say
because
was
he worked hard on it.
the reason you want to have the inner compass is when you run into a case where I'm not sure I believe that. Let me check in with myself. More and more of these questions are going to come up to you, decision points. I know Lily struggled with a major decision, okay? And I'm sure you used your quote-unquote inner compass. What did you have to do?
Just recently?
Well, what was the dilemma? I'm aware you had a dilemma without where to work for the summer.
Yeah, I had to choose between being farther away from my family or go kind of a certain career path and meet a
Right.
bunch of people.
Would one be a heart and a mind kind of thing? How did that work?
Yeah, definitely. Heart, mind, heart here, mind there.
Right. So the heart won.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you have to do to really get to that point? It was a struggle, right?
Talk to my mom.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, in the practice, you can
Follow
combine
the
two.
money, Lily. Follow the
And
money.
the other thing I want to just bring up is like everyone talks the mind about is the greatest thing, but can't the mind get us into trouble too? So,
Every time my eyes
between
open.
the heart and the mind, which part should lead and point you to your purpose? Do you think it's your mind or your heart? I think it's your heart. So that's what I kind of want to say is we've been taught to follow our mind and rank each other and put each other down. But we're really supposed to follow our hearts and care about each other.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I got nothing to hide. So I have something for my family nieces, and Hannah's here somewhere.
Oh, she jumped ship. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
there she is.
I will start with Miss Emily.
He wants to give you something.
All right. And maybe read out what it says once you. Yeah. Yep. I try to put a message. It's the same message. Spoiler alert.
So you can always tell I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then inside it says something.
She's just flashing everyone.
Okay, that's
Go Maryland. Go Maryland.
Maryland route. Yeah.
Yes, I'm actually sailing.
I got a write up on all this. If you're interested to know where the hell my mind is going, but hope you get the point.
Oh.
John, that was great.
Hannah, read the inside too.
So congratulations to all of you, and sorry it's a little jumble. That's life.
Gosh, thank you.
Thank you, Uncle John.
Guys, the average commencement's an hour and a half, so please stand in line. You've got another 45 minutes. Oh, the kids can drive. Yeah. Oh, I thought you said you wanted me to drive you home. Nah.